Well, how do you do? Push the door open. What? They look like the silence. Silence? From Doctor Who. Which I almost called Doctor Strange for some bizarre reason. So I was hidden. Oh. Ah. Man, she really does not like anyone getting in between her and her TV time, does she? I'm assuming feminine pronouns because high heels, dress, kind of coded that way. Well, like dresses, or that outfit is like society coded that way, but maybe this one uses he/him pronouns. No clue. Okay. So they will constantly seek out the nearest TV. Interesting. Why? And how is that TV not sparking with all the water pouring down on it? Like, I know it's a video game. Give it some room. Wait a minute. Am I going through that nightmare sequence every time? Oh. I didn't consider that. I wish I knew what language that was, but I don't. Okay. Bounce. Don't. Okay, thank you. Yep. Eh. Oh, going backwards is horrifying. That's horrifying. Imagine doing that in real life. Okay, guys, I'm going to use my high-pitched voice because I'm about to screech like a little girl. Yeah, I'm about to get sick soon, I think. I'm just gonna hide in the shadows because it looks like that's a big TV. Are these time-based or are they location-based? I think they're time-based. They're time-based. I don't know if that's a countdown and I need to be out of here before then. Or what? Let's just be out of here before then. I don't trust going through that television. You never know what might be on the other side. And sometimes you need to push a television to safely make it through the other side. that would wind you. You may not be able to breathe for a little bit, but it's fine. You'll be fine. Hopefully. I see. Sorry about flashing lights, by the way. Sprint, 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 sprint. Flashing lights, sorry. Are you guys even organic? Man, there could have been peace had I been able to reach that first. Bonk. 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 I don't know why I turned on that television, but I knew I probably needed it. What does this symbol mean? Let's see if we can find out. I have no clue. That's obviously important, but I have no clue what it does. Let's take a look through the trash heap. These sounds sound so familiar. Oh, I need to access that. Sounds so familiar to when I played Hollow Knight. Let's Plays on this channel. Feel free to go check that out. Actually, I think that was the game that Origami Nightfall took place in between Hollow Knight and this game. Whoop. There we go. I mean, that's all I need, isn't it? Up we go. Why would I jump out? I see why I'd jump out. Oh. Still dead? Really? There's an invisible wall. Apparently they forgot to animate, change the graphics of the door. Ow. No? They need each other. I understand all of a sudden. Let me up. I need to get back on top of the elevator. Gosh darn it. There we go. It's even saving. To tell me, hey, you did a good job. What I find peculiar, I'll be right back for you, doll, is that each of these floors had that weird hole up above the archway. Hello. I'm just gonna put you right there. I'm sorry, I wanted you to be on your feet, but I guess that's not possible. Oh! Yes, I'm taking extra time to let you guys be able to see the doll because I feel like she's special. Hazard. That was close. I am dearly sorry. Oh, hey. Neat. I guess we grab this. You know, I don't know if it should be more concerning or not. The fact that I immediately put together, oh, I need to commit murder to get through this zone. I get the distinct feeling I need to go towards them. Here's hoping. Okay, guess not. I thought that was a window. That's definitely lethal. Ah, it's a grocery cart. Waha. Anyway. It's always best to pull something when you can. Speaking of, actually, is it better to pull a grocery cart instead of pushing it? Ow. I was supposed to be pushing that. Well, I guess that answers the question of should you pull a grocery cart, and apparently the answer is no, it'll run you over. Can I slide? I cannot. I am sad girl now. Excuse me. You know, I don't actually know why I say excuse me when I, like, burp or anything. Because it's not like you guys know what happened. You guys just hear me say excuse me for no apparent reason. And down it goes. Whoop. Okay. I can take this path. And up we go. This feels too easy. Too convenient. What else is there? Tell me your secrets. What secrets do you have here? Hell. Whee. Oh. I wonder how much pain this child remembers. And I say child because I actually don't know how old they are. For all I know, 6 is actually 6 years old, or 6 days old. Or maybe even 6 centuries old. I don't know how old these little creatures are. That's flashing light makes me concerned. I need to go quickly. Just in case. Okay, maybe not. If it fries me though, I'm gonna be ticked. Okay, it looks like things should be fine. Okay, good. You can jump on top of it. Hoop. 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 Ah, I forgot to jump that time. You know, jumping really helps you, not die, not fall. Which will end up to me not dying as long as I, wait, no. Falling will end up to me dying. I don't remember that ball being there. But I have a pretty bad memory and attention span, so it could just be that, but maybe not. Wee. Oof. Wee. Really? Gosh darn it. I get it, but I'm sad. You know, originally I was going to record, like, Dark Souls for, like, this big idea I have, which isn't really that big. It's really just an idea that I find neat, and I want to, like, take my channel away from Let's Plays in order to do this, but, like, I realized I already have this Let's Play going. I may as well keep it going. I wonder how painful being electrocuted until you're crispy feels. I don't want to know. Probably feels like your heart's about to burst. Like, if you've had too much sugar or caffeine. A feeling like that, where it's just like your heart is just super racing and it's just like, this is uncomfortable and unpleasant. Why would anyone want this? Really? It can save there, but not... So anyway, I guess I get to talk more about the path I plan on taking this channel. Because let's admit it. Let's Plays are an oversaturated... are like super oversaturated in YouTube. And who wants to do the same thing as everyone else? Not me. As it turns out, I want to do something like a roleplay Let's Play. So I'm going to be like role-playing as characters, well, as the characters I make in video games, and playing more RPG style games. And I need to test this out. As long as I can get the aim right, I'll be fine. The problem is if I get the aim wrong, I won't be fine. Okay. Let's run this a couple times. I was holding right trigger. There we go. I don't like this puzzle, because it's not very puzzling. It just leads to a lot of pain. Let's just do this. Should just be a straight shot, hopefully. If I mess this up, I'm gonna be sad, because I'm gonna have to start pausing the recording. I don't want to do that. That takes too much effort. Alt-tabbing, pressing pause, and then alt-tabbing back. I can see why they don't make anything in here become animated and aggressive, because it'd be even more frustrating, because the controls, I have to say, the controls are not great. There we go. No. Thank you. Okay. I'll keep it turned on, just in case, but... Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they're going to burst through. Both of these televisions are about to break. Which, them chasing me actually doesn't make sense because you don't actually see the television break. The one that I entered through. Why are you chasing me when you guys could be looking at television? I hear, oh my goodness, they are clipping. Man, I've been doing a lot of stuff without 6. I wonder how many people have forgotten about her. I almost did. Actually, no, I did. Because the way my memory works is I forget things and I remember them later. I don't know if everyone's brain works the same way. I often get the idea that 6. Pull you out. What do I do? Oh. Come on. Please don't make this super time sensitive. You made it super time sensitive. Because I saw the axe earlier, but I didn't think he would knock it loose. I thought she would help me jump to it. Also, what's with the whole theme about televisions and static? Visuals now. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Come on. 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go. Hey, he actually has a face. There are plenty of parts of this game that get frustrating. I love the atmosphere. It gets pretty good. I don't... Do not trust. The atmosphere is one of the things that gets better. It does much better. Okay, stayed crouched the entire time just in case. I don't know how much this entity can hear, how well this entity can hear, but yeah. Excuse me, I had to stop for a moment because I felt hair on my neck and I was worried it was some kind of insect, which, as cool as I am with insects, excuse me? The issue I have with this game is the control you get with it. You actually, a lot of your control is wrested away from you. Wrestled? Rested? I think rested is the right word. Through its wonky controls. Like, its gameplay is not smooth enough that you can play without too much concern about whether or not you're going to, like, whether it's going to respond properly or not. No, it controls, like, the controls are intuitive enough on an Xbox controller. I should just say gamepad, because you can have any sort of controller. Because you might, I don't know if this game is on PS4, but if it is, you might be playing it on PS4. I just assumed this was a chase sequence, so I just started running. But like, this whole slow-mo thing, as cinematic and interesting it is, it takes away the little knowledge I have for how this game works, and it takes a lot of my control away from me. And I'm okay with that in certain scenarios. Where, like, you're already not supposed to have control. Like, if it... But, like in certain scenarios, not in, like, a scenario where you're not supposed to have control, but in a scenario where, like... I do not trust this, by the way. But, like, something like this, where you don't have control because you're literally on rails. Fair enough, you're playing a game that has to transition from one area to another. Being only given one path, though, in like a game that's supposed to have like multiple approachable paths. It sucks. It's 6. Well, it's good to know I'm not going to be a vampire again. Because in the first game, you play as 6 and she kind of goes vampire? Question mark? I don't know if she's just a meat eater or she actually consumes blood. I think she consumes... I think it's... Oh, this is supposed to be reminiscent of the first game, isn't it? Because, like, when 6... At the very end of the game, when 6 defeats the final... Well, defeats the boss. Because there aren't really many bosses that you actually fight. So, in pretty much your first and only fight, per se. At the end of that, 6... consumes the creature's, well, the entity's blood. I don't want to say creature. I don't want to demonize them. I don't want to vilify them. I just want to say entity because they're a paranatural entity at that point. My big question is, what is the world reacting to? But I'm just going to finish my thought real quick. 6 consumed the blood from, like, a sausage. Or ate a sausage. I think she actually ate a sausage. She ate a rat. Then, here's a bit of a spoiler, but you don't actually get a choice in the game about this. She eats a gnome. Or drinks the blood of a gnome? I think it just drinks the blood of a gnome. Gnome without the G, by the way. It's just N-O-M-E. And then you consume the blood of the final entity that you, like an entity. Definitely not mortal, because there are certain shadow powers tied to this entity. Sorry, not mere mortal, the way most of the other citizens are on the barge that they're on. The mall. Most of the citizens of the mall, inhabitants of the mall are, like, mere mortals, where all they have to them is their, like, size and strength, which seemed kind of fat-phobic with how every single enemy, except for the first one, was fat. The first enemy was small with lanky arms. And I mean lanky arms. So it's probably meant to like be like symbolic of like greed and avarice and capitalism. But you can do better than showing greed and gluttony through making someone fat. Like, that just looks fat-phobic. You can show hunger through, like, someone who's emaciated and super thin and skeletal. Think of a Wendigo, in mythology at least. And greed, you can show that as just, like, they have everything, but they're always reaching for more. Like, you can always find something better than making someone fat as a theme. Fat is not a theme. That is how people are. And I will say the only thing that this developer has gotten good so far, in my opinion, has been puzzles, which are puzzles light, by the way, not very difficult puzzles, and the ominous ambiance. I should be saving this for like at the end of the series, but I'm not good with remembering all of the stuff at the end. What do you think I am, a professional Let's Player?